I've made a huge mistake. I meant to make a funny video and upload it during YouTube Comedy Week, but that didn't happen. Stuff came up and I just ran out of time and didn't do it. So I figured I was going to make a video in which I tried to be funny and upload it now. What I figured I was going to do in this video is that I'm going to tell a couple funny stories that happened to me, true stories that happened to me, and hopefully they'll be able to make you laugh or at least smile, and also make it so that you'll be able to get to know me a little better. And maybe you'll be like, wow, that guy's really cool, I like him more now than I already did. Or maybe you'll be like, that guy's weird, I'm gonna unsubscribe from him. But I mean, either way, you're getting to know me better. So here we go. In my global history class in 9th grade, we were doing a project thingy where we had to label all the countries in Eurasia. And my teacher specifically told us not to label Europe because Europe is not a country. So then this one girl raises her hand and goes, then what is it? Ugh. The next year in my history class, we were learning about South America, and my teacher was telling us about how we use llama wool for clothing sometimes, and the same girl from my last story, who is in my class again this year, just goes, ew! And then everyone just turns around and stares at her, and we're all really confused. And then my teacher goes, what did I say? What happened? And she goes, oh, I thought you said wool. And he says, I did. And she just goes, oh, okay. And there was a really awkward silence for the next 5 seconds, and no one knew what was happening. And then my teacher just kept on teaching the class. Over spring break, I went on vacation to Hawaii. And I was in the ocean, and this couple was swimming right near me, and I could hear them talking. I wasn't like eavesdropping on them or anything, because that'd be creepy. I was just, they were close, so I could hear what they were saying. And the wife, or girlfriend, is talking, and she's saying, it's funny, honey. I haven't noticed as many sombreros as I thought I was going to. And the husband says, Cynthia, honey, we're in Hawaii, not Mexico. And she just looks at him for like a solid 10 seconds, and then just goes, oh. And then they both swim away. Yep. In earth science one year in school, we were learning about the sun and its position in the sky relative to the seasons. And my teacher asked us what direction we would have to look to see the sun on a winter's day at noon in the state in which I live. And when he asked us this, every single person in the room said in complete unison, up. And I think the look on his face was just priceless. He was just so done with us. It was really funny. I guess he wanted like a north, south, east, or west direction. But I mean, up is still a direction, right? We weren't wrong, were we? For 10th grade English, I had a teacher who was insane. He was really hyper and crazy, and he would just shout out stuff in the middle of class, and I'm not really sure why. He also liked to use his podium as a horse and would rock it back and forth to pretend like he was riding a horse around the classroom. But anyway, that's not my story. One day, we were in the middle of class reading Of Mice and Men, and then he just shouts out, I have 40 grapefruits in my trunk! And everyone just stared at him, because no one knew what was going on at that moment in time. He just told us that he had 40 grapefruits in his trunk. I mean, we didn't know if that was like code for something, or if he was just excited about the citrus fruit in his trunk, I don't know. But that happened a lot during the year. I've only had to get stitches once, and this was when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and I was writing on a table. Okay, I was leaning on a table writing on it, and my arm slipped, and my head went forward and hit the edge of the table, and I started bleeding a lot, and I had to get stitches for that. Here is a dramatic interpretation of that event. I'm okay. Oh god, why is there so much blood? That was my video. I hope you laughed, because, you know, we could all appreciate a little comedy right now. If not, then I'm sorry that you just wasted 4 or 5 minutes of your life watching my video. I will close out with another joke. Okay. What is Mozart doing right now? Decomposing. Ah, okay, that was a terrible joke to end on. Here, let me try another one. What do you get when you push a piano down a mine shaft? A flat minor. What do you get when you drop a piano on a drill sergeant? A flat major! Yeah,